for our contest between Point University Skyhawks and your St. Andrews Knights in Laurinburg, North Carolina. Both teams shaking hands before the contest begins, ready to take the floor and get underway here. This is an interconference bout between Point University and St. Andrews, both belonging to the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Point University will be led out by number one Jordan Palmer, number 3 Sarah Bauckham, number 8 Kelsey Turner, number 10 Whitney Ward, number 13 Jada Kate Judkins, and number 14 Paige Lowe. St. Andrews will be led out by number 6 Kaylee Peltier, number 8 Madison Larimore, number 11 Carmen Wright, number 13 Bailey Zavitsky, number 14 Samantha Bernardi, number 17 Zaria Pearson, and number 21 Kayla Nabarra. Mind the cable. Paige Lowe to serve for Point here. Service by Samantha Bernardi. Pass from Peltier to Larimore. And Point is unable to play it back over. It'll be a point for St. Andrews there. Abigail Hardwick with the dig, but nobody on the second touch. Another point for St. Andrews there. They jump out to a quick 2-0 lead here in our contest. Service now for Carmen Wright. And it'll be an ace for Carmen Wright here. Number 11, the sophomore. Or no, the junior, excuse me, having a very successful junior year. Serve once again. Service by Palmer. Skyhawks play it back over. Bernardi with the setup for Wright, and McGugan now with the kill. Great attack there from Ashley McGugan. Another key piece for the Knights here. Right back to serve. Hits the net, but still in play. Sent over by Turner. Renati keeps it alive. Larimore will send it back over. Back to Turner now. Lowe plays it up. Ward sent a hard shot, but it's dug out by Zavitsky. Over to McGugan now. She'll send it over. Back to Lowe, but back to Ward, excuse me, but she's out the back line, and that'll be another point for St. Andrews here. Attacking error there from number 10, Whitney Ward, the senior. Right to serve once again. Knights out to a commanding 5-0 lead here in the first set. Service from Hardwick. Skyhawks get an attack off. Savitsky with the setup for Larimore. She'll send it away. Lowe setting up Turner here, and the Knights cannot keep it alive. Skyhawks get on the board here. Kill there coming from Paige Lowe. Assist from Whitney Ward, I believe. Or Kelsey Turner, not quite sure. Palmer keeps it over the net, but it's out, and it'll be an attacking error for Palmer. Knights jump out to a 6-1 lead here. Madison Larimore back to serve now. The freshman out of Bladenboro, North Carolina. She'll send it away. Hard shot by Turner. And they'll say it's out. Attacking error there from Kelsey Turner. She thought it was in. Very narrow miss. Gives the Knights a 7-1 advantage. Larimore back to serve once again. And service error from Madison Larimore there. She sends it out the back line. That'll cut the lead to 5. Skyhawks trailing here 7-2 early. Jordan Palmer back to serve now. Service from Zavitsky. Pass from right for Ibarra here. Played up by Ward. Pass from low. No. Yes, pass from low for Turner there, and it'll be out. No, it'll be in, excuse me. Skyhawks retain serve here, trailing 7-3 early. Serve from Palmer once again. Pass from right for Vernati. It's hard, but Palmer plays it up. Set up for Hardwick here, and she'll score one. Ashlyn Garrett not quite able to get there on the dive. Great effort. Palmer now with the serve. Zavitsky servicing. Right past it to Ibarra, but she couldn't convert on the shot. Mistimed the attack there, and just like that, the Skyhawks are trailing by 2, 7-5 here early. Zavitsky with the service, right with a pass for McGugan now, and it's blocked. Jada K. Judkins coming in with the clean block there, denying the attack attempt. Skyhawks cut the lead to 1, trailing 7-6 here. Jordan Palmer back to serve once again. Vernati with the service. Pass from right, back for Vernati. Off-speed attack. Off the hand of Judkins and Palmer. Couldn't play it back over the net. And it'll be 8-6 Knights. On the crafty play from Samantha Vernati there. Caitlin Ibarra back to serve now. Palmer with the service. Played up by Ward. And the miss hit from Hardwick there. I know she wants that one back. Knights jump out to a 9-6 advantage here. Their slim lead increasing. Ibarra with the serve now. Service from Palmer. Pass from low, and the attack is off by Hardwick again. 10-6 here for the Knights. Violation from the Skyhawks here, resulting in another point for the Knights. Just like that, the Knights lead back up to 5. Ibarra back to serve now. Officials giving some clarification on the violation here to the Skyhawks sideline. Attack there from Kelsey Turner, resulting in a point for the Skyhawks. Skyhawks cutting the lead to 4 here. Knights still in command, 11-7. Andujo back to serve now. Venati out into the side with it. Forced a double hit. Almost got it back into the court, but couldn't quite direct it the way she wanted. Great effort there regardless from Samantha Vernati. Andujo to serve once again. Off the hands of Zavitsky, and Garrett's in pursuit but can't get there. That's 2 tough plays in a row off the serve of Andujo here. Knights lead back up to 3 here. Kept in play by Palmer. Peltier over for Vernati now. And that'll be a kill for Samantha Vernati. Assist from Kaylee Peltier there. Pushing the Knights lead back to 5. Palmer with the service now. Lowe tried to deceive the defense, but they were aware. Wright with an attack now, and Palmer can't quite get there. A kill for Carmen Wright. And that puts the Knights up by 6 here early. Skyhawks need a timeout. We'll be right back. Kaylee Peltier to serve now. Palmer with the service. Low over for Hardwick. She gets it over. Peltier sends it back, and Duho keeps it alive. Zugavitsky looked for Vernati, but couldn't quite get it to her, and that'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Knights leading here 15-10 early in our first set, maybe about midway. Zavitsky over to Peltier. Peltier to Pearson with a great attack. Fended off by the Skyhawks. Zavitsky now for Vernati. And Vernati will be out the back, attacking air. Looking for a tip there, but no luck. And it'll be another point for the Skyhawks. Hardwick sends it away. Service by Garrett. Over to Peltier now for Vernati once again. Palmer keeps it up. Low over to Hardwick. Zavitsky with a great dig. Peltier up for Vernati once again. Off the front line, but out of bounds. Skyhawks tried to block it there, unsuccessful, and it'll be another point for the Knights, extending their lead back to 5. Vernati back to serve now. And a service error from Samantha Vernati. Rare error from number 14, the freshman phenom. She has been a key piece for the Knights this season. Skyhawks send it away with Cordell. Zavitsky on the service. Peltier over for Larimore. She'll get an attack off. Hardwick keeps it in play. Low over for Andujo now, but she'll hit the net. And Andujo wishes she could have that one back, extending the Knights' lead back to 5. Bailey Zavitsky back to serve now, the junior from South Carolina. In as the libero today. Vernati keeps it in play. Over to Peltier for Wright now. Kept in play by Palmer. Hardwick with the pass, and it'll get through the defense. Samili Marquez with the finish there, and a kill to her credit. Pass coming from number 14, Paige Lowe. Vernati with the service here. Peltier up for Ibarra. Kept in play by Hardwick. Lowe with the pass, and it'll be off Ibarra on the front line, and Zavitsky cannot get there. Sarah Botcham with the kill there. Serve coming now from low. Zavitsky keeps it in play. Peltier over to Vernati. They get it. And Turner with a strong attack here. Peltier with the pass for Larimore now. Off the front line, but kept in play by the Skyhawks. Palmer sends it back over. And Vernati whiffs on her dig and can't quite get it back to Knights player. Rare error there from number 14. And the Knights lead will be cut to 2 here. 17-15 in the first set. Errant serve from Paige Lowe there gives the Knights a reprieve and extends their lead back to 3. Approaching the closing moments of our first set here. Both teams hanging around. Let's see who will give one final push and finish. Wright sending the serve away. Service by Palmer. Pass from Lowe and a strong attack there from Sarah Botcham once again. Knights tried to block but couldn't get it done. And their lead will be cut to 2 here. Serve coming from Whitney Ward. Right with a pass for Larimore, but it's off the net. And the attacking error there from Madison Larimore will cut the Knights lead to 1 here. Knights going to call a timeout. Try and regather themselves and refocus their efforts. We'll be right back. And we're back here in our first set of action. Skyhawks have cut the lead to 1. Bernardi with the service. Right with a pass for Ibarra and a kill for Caitlin Ibarra there. The sophomore from California with a strong attack, extending this lead to 2. Knights in prime position here. Madison Larimore back to serve. She'll send it away. Palmer plays it up. Set up from low. Knights diving on the floor. Can't get there. And Skyhawks will come away with a point on that one. Jordan Palmer back to serve now. Senior out of Georgia. Vernati will keep it in play for Wright, and back to Vernati off the hands of Whitney Ward. A strong attack from Samantha Vernati there. Assist from Carmen Wright. Knights fending off the comeback well. Let's see if they can close out the set here. Ibarra with the serve. Palmer keeps it up. Lowe will keep it in play. They'll send it over. Right back for Vernati now. Low to Palmer for Turner now. Blocked by Pearson. Rhea Pearson with a great block there. Came at a great time for the Knights. Extends their lead to 3. 21-18 here in the first set of action. Ibarra serves once again. Palmer up for Hardwick. Blocked by Pearson again to Vernati now. Right for McGugan, and it'll be inside. A kill for Ashley McGugan. The assist from Carmen Wright there. Knights extend the lead to 4. Only 3 points away from closing out this first set. Skyhawks need another timeout. We'll be right back. Knights in command here. Barr sending the serve away. Skyhawks diving on the floor. Low, keep it back over. Right with the pass for Pearson now, and it's blocked but out of bounds by Turner. Rhea Pearson with the kill there. Barr will send it away. Attack coming from Hardwick here, and a kill. Knights lead cut to 4, and they will have a chance to serve here to close the gap even further. Skyhawks send it away. Garrett with the service, right, a pass from McGugan. And they'll say McGugan reached over the net, so it'll be a violation and a point for the Skyhawks. Dejan Duho back to serve now. The junior. Bernardi with the attack. Ward up for Lowe. Lowe back to Ward. Zavitsky keeps it in. Right with the setup for Bernardi here. Ward with a dig. Over to Lowe. Hardwick with the attack. Zavitsky up for right now. McGugan sends it over. And they'll say she played it around the outside line of the net. Another point for the Skyhawks. Mental errors piling up here for the Knights. Let's see if they can hold it together and close out the set. Garrett with the service there, right with a pass for McGugan. Palmer keeps it in play, diving on the floor. Over to Pearson now. She plays it back. Palmer with it. Lowe with the setup for Judkins, and Judkins gets the kill on the pass from Lowe. Skyhawks cut the lead to 1, and the Knights are going to call another timeout. We'll be right back.
I just realized all these sets are about to be close.
Garrett up for Vernati now. Palmer keeps it in play. Low back to Palmer. Over to Hardwick. Vernati pass to right. Set up for McGugan. Off the net, and it'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Not blocked there. And just like that, the Skyhawks have tied it up here late in our first set of action. And Duho with the serve. Service from Vernati, right back for Vernati, and she'll send it out the back line. Attacking error there at a critical moment in the set. And Duho here serving for set point. Vernati with the service, right with the pass, over for McGugan now, and it'll be out the back. Palmer cannot keep it in. Just like that, Knights tying it up and negating the end of the first set. Kaylee Peltier back to serve now. Knights looking to gain 2 points here and close out the set. Zavitsky with a great dig, but nobody home to play it. And just like that, the Skyhawks go up by 1. Looking to close out the set here. Hardwick back to serve now. Abigail Hardwick, the freshman out of Harris County, Georgia. Vernati up for Peltier now. Back to Vernati. And she sends the off-speed attack, but they're ready for it. Low playing it to Palmer. Over for Marquez now, and just like that, the Skyhawks close out the first set on the kill by Samili Marquez. And we'll be back for our second set. Skyhawks taking the first, 26-24. And we're approaching our second set of action here. Knights falling after a valiant effort in the first. Skyhawks with a 1-0 advantage here, but a close contest. Carmen Wright back to serve. She'll send it away for the Knights. Service from low there. Pass for Ward, blocked by McGugan. And the Knights will jump out to a 1-0 advantage here. Carmen Wright back to serve once again. Right for Zavitsky, setting up McGugan here, and it's blocked. McGugan up for Wright, setting up Ibarra. Palmer keeps it in play. Low up for Hardwick, but blocked by Ibarra, and she can't play it on the second touch. Unfortunate there, and the Knights will be tied 1-1. Skyhawks taking serve now. Low sends it away quickly. Vernati for Wright, back for Vernati, she'll send it over. Palmer diving on the floor, setting up Judkins. Knights keep it in play, but it goes out the back. Larimore tried to lob it into the box. Couldn't. We'll send it away. And we'll send it away. And the service error there from Madison Larimore. Skyhawks take a 3-2 advantage here. Whitney Ward back to serve now. Senior from Florida. Zavitsky up for Vernati now. Palmer keeps it in play. Low with the pass for Hardwick, but Zavitsky's there. Right over to McGugan now. And McGugan mistimes her attack. Attacking error there. Knights fall behind by 2 here. 4-2 in our second set of action. Ward sends it away, but Vernati cannot complete the service, sending it into the scores table. Knights fall behind 5-2 here. Vernati completing the service that time. Over to right, McGugan sends it over. Pass to Turner now, and she'll get a kill there. Knights tried to block it, but couldn't complete the play. Skyhawks with a commanding 6-2 lead here. Right to McGugan once again. Lowe keeps it in play. And the kill for Kelsey Turner there. Knights trailing by 5 here. Whitney Ward back to serve once again. Service from Vernati. Right, a pass now. Back for Vernati. Turner tried to block it, but it was too strong, and a kill for Samantha Vernati there. Ibarra with the serve now. And an errant service from Whitney Ward there. Will result in an ace for the Knights, and they close the lead to 3 here, trailing 7-4. Barr with the serve once again. Over to Hardwick now. She tries to send it over the net, but couldn't quite put enough on it. And it'll be 7-5 Knights trailing the Skyhawks here. Ibarra back to serve once again. Ward comes up to play it. Pass from Lowe to Hardwick. Fought off by Ibarra. Right over to Vernati now. Palmer keeps it in play. Lowe up again for Turner. Blocked by the Knights, but not kept in play, and that'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Kelsey Turner on the attack there. Knights trailing 8-5 here. Palmer sends it away. Garrett with the service. Right with the pass to Pearson. Over to Hardwick now. Garrett keeps it in play once again. Back to right. Vernati plays it over. Turner to her teammate, and Palmer kicks the ball, which I think everyone was taken aback for a moment. Even the official, a pause before the whistle there. I was kind of frozen myself. Knights cut the lead to 2 here, trailing 8-6. Peltier sends it away. Palmer with the service. Low pass for Judkins now, and a kill for Jada Kate Judkins, excuse me. Point with a 9-6 lead here in our second set. And Duho with the serve. And the kill for Carmen right there. Knights making a play directly off the serve. Wasting no time. Trailing 9-7 here. Samantha Vernati, the freshman, back to serve now. Attack from Hardwick there, but it's out the back line, and it'll be a point for the Knights, cutting the lead to 1. Abigail Hardwick, the freshman out of Georgia, with the errant attack there. And Duho with the service. Pass from Lowe over to Judkins. Zavitsky fights it off. Peltier over for Wright now. Blocked by the front line. Lowe keeps it in play. Judkins back for Hardwick now. Hardwick plays it over. Peltier pass for Pearson now. Fought off by Andujo. It'll make it over, but Peltier can't keep it in play. Frenetic sequence there. And the Skyhawks will come away with the point, increasing their lead by 1, bringing their lead to 2. Skyhawks leading 10-8 here. Hardwick with the serve, but it's out the back. And that'll be a service error for Abigail Hardwick. Skyhawks lead cut to 1 here. Knights trailing 10-9. Bailey Zavitsky back to serve now. The junior out of South Carolina. Palmer plays it to Lowe. Lowe pass to Judkins. Fought off by Zavitsky. Peltier over for Larimore now. Palmer keeps it in play. Lowe over for Marquez, and it'll be a point for Samili Marquez on the pass from Paige Lowe. Skyhawks lead increasing to 2 here. Knights trailing 11-9. Claire Cordell back to serve now. Freshman out of Nashville, Tennessee. Larimore with the service. Peltier with a pass back for Larimore. Marquez dives for it, but can't quite get there, and Duho is right behind her, but it will be a point for the Knights. Carmen Wright back to serve now. And it'll be a service error for Carmen Wright there. Rare error for number 11, junior out of Virginia. Lowe sends it away. Ibarra has a chance to attack, but it's blocked by Judkins. And Knights fall behind by 3 here, 13-10 in our second set. Knights trailing 1-0 already. Lowe sends it away. Service from Vernati. Right a pass to McGugan. It's blocked. Ibarra plays it over immediately. Kept in play by Marquez. Pass from Hardwick. Back from Marquez. And Wright can't keep it in play. Had a chance on it. And just like that, the Skyhawks lead 14-10. Knights going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. Right with a pass to Ibarra there. Judkins goes for the block but can't complete it. And that'll be another point for the Knights. Trailing here but attempting to come back. Lead cut to 3. Paloma Suddy checking in, the freshman out of France. She's back to serve. She'll send it away. Hardwick up for low, over by Judkins, and Suddy can't get there. Whitney Ward back to serve now. She'll send it away. Service from Vernati, over for Wright, looking for McGugan, and she'll have an attack. Palmer fights it off. Low over for Turner now, but blocked by Ibarra and Vernati there. And that'll be a point for the Knights. Cutting the lead back to 3. Skyhawks leading here 15-12. Zavitsky will substitute out for Rhea Pearson here. Caitlin Ibarra back to serve. Low up for Judkins, blocked, and Vernati will dive for it, but it'll be a net play violation there. Increasing the Skyhawks lead back to 4. Knights trailing 16-12 here. Palmer sends it away. Service by Vernati. Right with a pass back for Vernati, and it'll be out the back line. Too strong. Skyhawks lead increasing to 5 here. Palmer sends it away. Suddy with the service. Right over for McGugan. McGugan with the off-speed attack, and it works. Sneaking past Hardwick and Judkins there. Knights trailing 17-13, but still battling here. Peltier back to serve now. Ward dives on the floor. Turner will play it over. Suddy to Peltier, setting up right here, and right with the off-speed attack once again. 2 in a row for the Knights. Catching this Skyhawks front line out of position time and again. Hardwick sends it over, but blocked by Pearson and Wright, and that'll be another point for the Knights. Knights trailing 17-15 here. Lead cut to 2. Skyhawks making a substitution. Kelsey Turner checking out for Kalani Matos. Peltier with the service error there, giving the Skyhawks a reprieve. And Matos will check back out immediately. Skyhawks checking in Deja Andujo once again. She'll send the serve, but it's too strong and out the back. Skyhawks giving the Knights a much-needed break here. Knights trailing by 2, 18-16, late in our second set. Skyhawks already leading 1-0. Freshman Samantha Vernati with the serve now. And Duho plays it to low, over to Ward, and Ward mishits her attack. Knights within 1 here. Let's see if they can tie things up. Vernati sends it away. Service from Palmer. Low for Ward once again. Vernati keeps it in play. Peltier with the pass over for Larimore. And Duho diving on the floor. Judkins plays it over. Peltier to Zavitsky, setting up Wright now. And Wright mishits her attack. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point for the Skyhawks here. Knights trailing by 2. Abigail Hardwick back to serve. She'll send it away. Zavitsky with the service. Peltier a pass to Wright now. It's blocked by Judkins, but she can't control it. And the kill for Carmen Wright there. Knights cut this lead back to 1, trailing 19-18 here in the critical moments of our second set. Knights already trailing 1-0 after a close first. Zavitsky sends it away. Palmer with the service, over for Low. Marquez keeps it in play. Vernati plays it over. Zavitsky a pass to Larimore now. Judkins diving on the floor. Larimore with the late attack and gets the conversion. Knights tie things up 19-19 here after a long frenetic play. Skyhawks taking a timeout. We'll be right back. Knights trailing here 19-19. Or no, Knights tying things up 19-19, excuse me. They were trailing 19-18 on the last point. Bailey Zavitsky back to serve now. And Duho plays it up to low. Marquez plays it over. Peltier diving on the floor. Over to Zavitsky for Larimore now. Palmer keeps it in play. Low over to Marquez, and the kill from Samili Marquez, giving the Skyhawks a narrow 1-point advantage here in the critical moments of our second set. Skyhawks already leading 1-0, a close 26-24 first set. The second, no different. Skyhawks leading here 20-19. Claire Cordell back to serve. Service from Vernati. Peltier over for Wright now. Cordell keeps it in play. Low setting up Marquez once again, but it's out the back. And that ties things right back up. Carmen Wright back to serve now. She'll send it away. Palmer with the service. Low up for Marquez once again. Blocked by McGugan and Ibarra. Ibarra there at the net. Palmer keeps it in play. Low over for Hardwick now. Right up for Zavitsky. Back for McGugan. And it'll hit the net and be an attacking error for Ashley McGugan there. Didn't quite get it over. Mistimed her jump, I believe. And the Knights will fall behind 21-20 here. Paige Lowe back to serve now. Zavitsky on the service. Wright setting up McGugan. Palmer's there. Low for Matos. Wright gets to Zavitsky, and McGugan sends it over. Palmer for Marquez, and it's out the back, and that'll tie things right back up on the attacking error from Samili Marquez. Things tied up at 21 here in a very hotly contested second set. Much the same as the first. Paloma Suddy back to serve now. The freshman will send it away. Hardwick over to Low. Setting up Marquez. Wright keeps it in play. Zavitsky back for Suddy. She'll send it over. Hardwick over to Palmer. Palmer for Marquez. Suddy keeps it in play over to Wright. And Vernati sends it over but can't get enough on it. And it'll hit the net. Skyhawks take a narrow 1-point lead here, leading 22-21. Whitney Ward back to serve now. Vernati for Wright, setting up Ibarra. Ward fights it off. Low setting up Hardwick. Blocked by McGugan and Ibarra, but does not make it back over the net. Players in position, could not quite convert. Knights trailing by 2 here, and they're going to take a timeout. Try and settle things down for the last moments of our second set of action and bring it back for a victory in the set. We'll be right back. We're back here in our second set of action. Knights trailing 23-21. Serve sent away from Whitney Ward. Zavitsky with the service. Rice sending it over. Matos for low. Setting up Hardwick here. Wright keeps it in play. Zavitsky to Wright now. Setting up Vernati with a strong attack there. Off the hands of Lowe, but Palmer was there to play it, and the hit, I believe, threw off her trajectory, or the ball's trajectory that she had calculated in her mind, resulting in a point for the Knights here. Kayla Navarro with the serve now. Lowe setting up Hardwick once again, blocked by McGugan and Pearson. Vernati to Wright. Wright setting up Pearson. Great dig there by Ward. For Hardwick now, Vernati keeps it in play. Right back for McGugan once again. And too strong for Paige Lowe. The kill from Ashley McGugan with the assist from Carmen Wright. Just like that, the Knights have tied it up and are in position to take the set. Ibarra back to serve now. Service from Hardwick. Setting up Judkins. But a great block there from the Knights. No, excuse me, that was Sarah Botcham on the attack. I'm sorry. Mixed up 3 and 13 there for a moment. Knights with set point here when we come back. Skyhawks taking a timeout. We'll be right back. Barra with the serve now. Palmer diving for it. Lowe setting up Matos. Wright keeps it in play, but out the side. And just like that, the Skyhawks will tie it up. Palmer sends it away. Slutty with the service. Right over for Pearson. And Pearson will score a kill there on the pass from Carmen Wright. Great team play there from the Knights. Getting Wright to work off the serve. Freshman Kaylee Peltier back to serve now for set point. She'll send it away. Palmer with the service. Low up for Matos, blocked by Pearson. Peltier keeps it in play for Zavitsky, setting up right here. Low with the dig, over to Palmer now. Matos with the attack, blocked by Pearson. And Judkins cannot keep it in play. That'll be set point for the Knights. Knights taking the second set 26-24 after falling 26-24 in the first. Tying things up 1 set apiece. We'll be right back for our third set of action. And we're just about ready for our third set of action here, folks. Knights storming back and taking the second set after falling behind early to tie things up at 1 set apiece with the point Skyhawks. Low with the serve here. Peltier up for Ibarra. It's blocked. Peltier to right now. Over for Larimore, and it'll make it out the back line. Attacking error there from Madison Larimore. Narrow miss for the freshman. Low sends it away once again. Vernati on the service. Peltier setting up right here. Blocked. And Wright will send it back over. Hardwick for Ward now. Peltier up for Ibarra. Blocked by Botcham. Over to Matos now. Zavitsky diving for it. Peltier over to Larimore. A strong attack, but fought off by Hardwick. Low for Ward, but Ibarra will send it back over. Low sends it immediately, and no Knights in position to play it. Right in the middle of the formation. Caught them out of position there. Crafty play on the kill there. And Lowe sends it away. Peltier setting up Larimore now. Larimore with the miss hit on the attack. And that'll give the Skyhawks a quick 3-0 advantage. I believe the officials are going to say it was tipped by the Skyhawks, actually. So it'll be 2-1 Knights. Trailing here. Right back to serve. But a service error from Carmen Wright. Skyhawks leading here 3-1. Whitney Ward back to serve now. Right with a pass for Ibarra. Strong attack. And a kill for Caitlin Ibarra there. Assist coming from Carmen Wright. Knights cut the lead to 1, trailing here 3-2. Freshman Paloma Suddy back to serve now. Low up for Matos. Suddy with the dig. Right over for Vernati. Vernati off the net, but it'll be out of bounds. And that'll be a point for the Skyhawks there. Vernati not quite able to keep her attack in legal play. Jordan Palmer back to serve now. Zavitsky on the service. Right setting up McGugan, but the attack is too strong. And it'll be another point for the Skyhawks here on the attacking error from Ashley McGugan. Jordan Palmer back to serve now. Vernati on the service. Right pass back for Vernati. Dig by Whitney Ward there. Lowe gets it over. Zavitsky the setup for Wright. Right to McGugan. Matos plays it up. Suddy there for the dig. Right over to Vernati. She keeps it in play. Lowe with the attack again and finding a hole in the Knights formation once more. Second time that's happened here in our third set. Knights falling behind 6-2 early on. Palmer to serve once again. Zavitsky on the service. Wright setting up Vernati here. Low there, back for Palmer. Setting up Matos. A strong attack, but too strong out the back. Caitlin Ibarra back to serve now. Clips the net, but Palmer still keeps it in play. Matos sends it over. Ibarra for Wright, pass to Pearson, blocked, but kept in play by the Skyhawks. Right to Ibarra, setting up McGugan here. Palmer tries to dig it out, but can't keep it in play. And it'll be a two-touch violation for Jordan Palmer there. Knights cut the lead to 2, trailing 6-4 here in our third set. We're tied up at 1 set apiece. Matos can't handle the serve there. And just like that, Knights cut the lead to 1, trailing 6-5 here. Barra back to serve once again. Too short that time, and a service error for Kaylin Ibarra there. Skyhawks lead increasing back to 2, leading 7-5 here. Dejan Duho back to serve now. Suddy with the service. Right back for Zavitsky. She'll play it over. And Duho up for low. Right fights it off. Zavitsky for Vernati now. And it'll be out of bounds. Narrow miss there from Samantha Vernati. Watford with the attack there, and Lauren Watford, the freshman out of Alabama, getting her first kill of the game. Skyhawks increase their lead to 4, leading 9-5 here over the Knights. Dejan Duho back to serve now. She'll send it away. Vernati over to Suddy, back for Vernati. Palmer over to low now. Luttrell sends it over. Wright dives on the floor and can't keep it in play. Knights fall behind 10-5 here. And Duho back to serve once again. And Duho will send it away, but she'll clip the net, and a net violation there, giving the Knights a break. Cuts the lead to 4. Knights trailing 10-6 here, and a service change. Kaylee Peltier back to serve now. Freshman out of Ocala, Florida. She'll send it away. And Duho over to low now. Back for Anduho, but it's out the back. And just like that, Knights lead, or Knights trailing by 3, Skyhawks lead cut to 3. Peltier back to serve once again. She'll send it away, but it's short, and a service error there from Kaylee Peltier. Hardwick sends it away. Out the back line, and a service error from Abigail Hardwick there. Skyhawks lead cut to 3. Suddy will check out of the game for Larimore for the Knights. Samantha Vernati back to serve. Freshman out of Royal Palm Beach, Florida sends it away. Service by Anduho. Low over from Marquez, but Vernati fights it off. Peltier with a pass for Larimore now. Blocked, but not kept in play by the Skyhawks. And that'll be a point for the Knights. Skyhawks lead cut to 2 here. Knights trailing 11-9. Vernati back to serve once again. Vernati sends it away. Service by Anduho. Low plays it up for Marquez. A strong attack, but Peltier keeps it in. Zavitsky up for Vernati now. Palmer keeps it in play. Low tries to play it over, but Larimore is adept. Peltier for Vernati now, and a kill for Samantha Vernati. Assist there from Kaylee Peltier. Great team play from the Knights. Knights cut the lead to 1. Vernati sends it away. Service from Anduho. Kept in play by Larimore. Marquez with the attack, and she'll get a kill there at the front of the net. Awkward play for both sides there. Ball hanging in the air around the net area. Marquez capitalizing, giving the Skyhawks a 2-point cushion here. Paige Lowe back to serve now. Freshman out of Columbus, Georgia. And that'll be a service error from Paige Lowe there. No, excuse me. Claire Cordell on the serve. Bailey Zavitsky sending it away now. Service from Andujo. Ibarra is there. Peltier over for Larimore now. Palmer keeps it in play. Low for Hardwick. Ibarra with the block. And that'll be a kill for Caitlin Ibarra on the block there. Fighting off the attack from Abigail Hardwick. Tying things up 12-12 here for the Knights. A hotly contested third set, much like the first two. Both ending in 26-24 fashion. Each team splitting one apiece. Sarah Boschem with a strong attack there on the setup from Paige Lowe. Bernardi was in position but couldn't fight it off. And the Skyhawks take a slim 1-point advantage. Lowe back to serve once again. A brief stoppage here to clear up a wet spot on the court. Lowe sends it away. Zavitsky to Peltier. Ibarra gets an attack off. Breaks through the front line. Caitlin Ibarra with the savvy play there. Not always about power, sometimes about touch. Ties things back up for the Knights. 13-13 here. Right to Palmer now. Boschem mishits the attack, but still makes it over. Right setting up Larimore. It's blocked. Zavitsky keeps it in. Bernardi running, and she finds Ibarra. Lowe setting up Boschem, but it's out the back that time. Crazy play for the Knights there. Insane hustle, and they come away with a point. Amazing dig from Samantha Bernardi, chasing into the front row of the crowd. Carmen Wright with the service error there will tie things right back up. Both teams fighting hard in this third set here, leaving it all on the court. Fatigue starting to slowly become a factor. Whitney Ward sends it away. Zavitsky with the service. Wright sets up Ibarra. Ward to Lowe now. Lowe sets up Luttrell, and Luttrell will get a kill. Mackenzie Luttrell, the junior out of Alabama there. Skyhawks take a slim 1-point lead here. Bernardi for Wright, setting up McGugan, and McGugan with the attack and error there. Definitely a shot she wants back and one she's known to convert. A rare error there. McGugan gets a second chance, but it's blocked by Matos. And just like that, the Skyhawks have created a narrow 3-point advantage late in our third set. Knights requesting another brief stoppage for a wet spot on the court. The official coming to the rescue. Whitney Ward awaiting the service. Sharing a brief word with libero Jordan Palmer. Both sides primed for action now. Ward sends it away. Service by Bernardi, diving on the floor. Right with the setup for Larimore. And they're going to say she reached over the net. And the Knights are going to take a timeout, try and refocus their efforts after falling behind by 4 here late in our third set of action. We'll be right back. Ford sends it away. Ibarra with the attack. Lowe keeps it in play. Mato sends it back over. Right with the setup for Vernati now. Matos for Lowe. Setting up Latrell here. Right with the dig, but nobody home to play it. And the Skyhawks will take a 5-point advantage here. Ward sends it away. Right with the fake pass and sends the attack behind her head. What an amazing shot from Carmen right there. Cuts the lead to 4 on the crafty play from Carmen Wright. Paloma Suddy back to serve now, and the freshman from France will send it away. Low for Matos, blocked by Ibarra and Vernati. Latrell with the block there. Suddy over for Vernati now. Palmer digs it out. Low setting up Matos once again. Suddy keeps it in play. Right back for Zavitsky. Zavitsky will send it over. Ward to Low now. Latrell with an attack. Wright keeps it in play. 2 players diving for it. A third one can't make it there. I believe that was Suddy and McGugan that dove on the floor there. Knights leaving it all on the court here for certain. Skyhawks increase their lead to 5, leading 20-15 here in our third set. Jordan Palmer serves it now. Service from Zavitsky. Right over for Vernati. Dig by Lowe. Palmer to Latrell now. Suddy to Wright now. Setting up McGugan. Ward dives on the floor, but Ibarra can't set up her block properly, and it sneaks by her. Errors compounding here for the Knights as they fall behind 21-15. Can they hold it together and mount a comeback? Jordan Palmer in position to serve now. Knights calling for a timeout late in the set. Trailing 21-15 here. We'll be right back. Palmer sends it away. Vernati with the service here. Right setting up Ibarra. Strong attack blocked by Matos. Low to Palmer now, but Palmer can't get enough on it. And the Knights cut the lead to 5 here, trailing 21-16. Low up for Matos now. Suddy fights it off. McGugan keeps it in play for Wright. Palmer to Low now. And nobody there to play it. Low with the adept attack. And Duho in to serve now. Suddy with the service. Over to Wright. Setting up Vernati here. Palmer keeps it in play. Low over to Latrell now. Blocked, and Zavitsky can't get there. Knights fall behind by 7 here. A big lead for the Skyhawks. And Duho sends it away. Right with the pass to McGugan now, but it's too strong. And just like that, the Skyhawks are looking at set point. Knights really with their backs against the wall here. Let's see what they do. Pearson and McGugan with a miscommunication there on the pass from right. Both players running up to it, neither one able to get it over the net. And just like that, Skyhawks will take the third set, 25-16, going up 2-1. We'll be back for our fourth set of action after this. And we're back for our fourth set of action here. Both teams taking the court. Skyhawks leading 2-1 after taking the third set 25-16. Knights looking to win another set of their own and equalize here. Wright sends it away now. And Duho over to low. Hardwick sends it, but it's out the back, and that'll be a point for the Knights. Wright sends it away. The junior out of Virginia. Lowe setting up Botcham, and Botcham with a kill there on the assist from Paige Lowe. Skyhawks tie it up 1-1 here. Zavitsky with the service. Wright setting up Ibarra. Low there. Palmer over for Ward now. And it'll be out of bounds. Attacking error there from Whitney Ward, giving the Knights a 2-1 advantage here. Suddy on the serve now. Low with the setup for Ward. Low sends it over. Suddy over to right. Pass to Ibarra. Ward is there. Low sets up Matos, but it's blocked by Ibarra there. And that'll be a 3-1 lead for the Knights early in our fourth set of action. Grace Farley checking in for the first time. Freshman out of Florida. Suddy sends it away. Low sets up Botcham once again, but Suddy is there. Rice setting up Farley here. Low over to Palmer, setting up Matos, but it doesn't make it over. Knights taking a 4-1 advantage here. The freshman from France sends it away again. Hardwick keeps it in play. Right to Zavitsky, over for Vernati, but it's blocked. And it'll be a point for the Skyhawks, narrowing the Knights' lead to 2. Abigail Hardwick checking out. Mackenzie Luttrell checking back in for the Skyhawks. And a service error there from the Skyhawks. Knights taking a 3-point lead here, 5-2. Caitlin Ibarra back to serve now. And a service error there from Ibarra. Knights making a personnel swap. Zavitsky back in, Ibarra to the bench. Pearson back in as well. Right for Vernati, a strong attack, fought off by Ward. Low setting up Luttrell. Wright keeps it in play, and Suddy puts it back over. Palmer for Low once again. Luttrell in the attack. Wright is there. Zavitsky up for Vernati now. Palmer keeps it in play. Low over to Luttrell once again, but it's out the back. And after several chances, Mackenzie Luttrell with an attacking error awards the point to the Knights. Knights take a 6-3 lead here. Grace Farley back to the sideline. Kaylee Peltier checking back in. And she'll serve. The freshman from Ocala sends it away. Peltier fights off the attack. Zavitsky a pass to right. But it is out of bounds. Miss hit there by Carmen Wright, narrowing the lead to 2. Knights leading 6-4 over the Skyhawks here in our fourth set. Skyhawks leading overall 2-1. And Peltier with a net violation there, reaching over the net according to the official. Narrows the lead to 1. And Duho with the serve now. Service from Zavitsky. Peltier plays it up for Pearson. And Palmer can't get there. Rhea Pearson with the kill on the pass from Kaylee Peltier. Luttrell with the attack now, but it's too strong, and out the back. Knights take a 3-point advantage here, going up 8-5. Samantha Vernati back to serve now. Freshman from Royal Palm Beach, Florida, sends it away. Ward fights it off. Low with the immediate attack, but Peltier is there. Zavitsky to Larimore, but it's going to be a carry violation. Great effort there from the Knights, just couldn't quite convert. Abigail Hardwick back to serve now. Brief stoppage to wipe up some moisture accumulating on the court. Hardwick sends it away. Bernardi on the service. Peltier for Pearson once again. And Duho fights it off. Lowe setting up Marquez. Peltier can't get there. Skyhawks cutting the lead to 1 once again. A hotly contested fourth set, much like the first two. Third one got away from the Knights, but they're battling hard here. Hardwick sends it away. Zavitsky to Peltier for Pearson once again. Off the hands of Andujo, and it'll be a point for the Knights. Bailey Zavitsky back to serve now. The junior from South Carolina sends it away. Palmer to Lowe for Marquez now, but it's too strong. Both sides lobbying for their own interpretation. Skyhawks saying it was tipped by the Knights. Knights saying no one touched it, and it will be awarded to the Knights. Nice lead up to 3 here. Zavitsky sends it away. And Duho to Lowe. Attack coming in from Watford, and it'll be a kill for Lauren Watford there. Skyhawks cutting the lead to 2. Claire Cordell back to serve now. Cordell sends it away. Peltier up for Wright. And Wright will keep it in. Great kill there from Carmen Wright. Assist from Kaylee Peltier, excuse me. Wright sends it away. And Duho to Lowe, setting up Marquez. Blocked by Farley. And a kill from Grace Farley there on the block. Knights lead increasing to 4 here. Hardwick with the service. Low for Marquez once again. Larimore diving on the floor. For Wright, Vernati sending it over. And Duho back to Low. Marquez loading up once again, but can't get it over the net. An attacking error there from Samili Marquez gives the Knights a 5-point lead, and the Skyhawks need a timeout. We'll be right back. Wright sending the serve away here. Hardwick with the service. Setting up Marquez is low. And it'll be a kill for the Skyhawks. Paige Lowe back to serve now after gaining the assist. Wright sets up Ibarra. Marquez is there. Lowe sends it over. Bernardi to Wright. Pass to Farley now. Kept in play by Botcham. Larimore sends an attack of her own. Palmer to Lowe now. Setting up Matos. Wright with the dig, but it is out of bounds. Carmen Wright unable to keep it in play. Paige Lowe back to serve once again. Wright with the pass to Farley. Palmer is there. Lowe with the pass to Matos, and nobody's home for the Knights. A kill from Kalani Matos. Lowe sends away the serve. Farley for Larimore now. Larimore gets it over. Matos diving. Bosham gets it back over. Vernati to Wright, setting up Farley. Skyhawks block it. Vernati with an attack of her own. Palmer diving on the floor. Low for Marquez now. Knights there to block, but can't keep it in play. And a kill for Samili Marquez at the end there. Skyhawks cutting the lead to 2. After trailing by as much as 5 here in our 4th set of action. Lowe sends it away. Zavitsky to Wright for Ibarra, and Ibarra mistimes her attack. Just like that, we're tied up. Knights facing elimination if they lose this set. After leading by as much as 5, the Skyhawks have stormed back, scoring 5 unanswered points in a row. Paige Lowe sends it away. Zavitsky with the service for Wright. They try and catch them off guard. Marquez with an attack of her own. And Zavitsky can't keep it in play. For the first time in this 4th set, the Knights are trailing by 1, 14-13 here. Lowe to serve once again. Vernati to Wright, setting up Farley here, and Farley can't get enough on it. And the Knights going to call a timeout to stop the bleeding here. Skyhawks scoring 7 unanswered points in a row, and we'll be right back. Paige Lowe back to serve once again. Bernardi with the service. Right to Ibarra. It's blocked. And I believe tipped back again off the Knights because it went out of bounds. And it will give the Skyhawks a 3-point advantage here. Zavitsky with the errant service, giving Paige Lowe an ace on that one. Knights trailing here 17-13. Bernardi with the service. Right up for Larimore. Low to Hardwick now, setting up Matos. Bernardi for Wright, setting up Farley once again. Farley gets it off. Low to Matos. Marquez sends it back over. Zavitsky to Wright. Pass to Larimore now. Low keeps it in play. Palmer passing to Marquez. Bernardi keeps it in play. Right for Larimore now, and a miss hit by Madison Larimore. Skyhawks take a 5-point advantage here. looking to close out the set. Farley with the kill there, breaking through the front line of Matos and Baucham, staunching this bleeding. The first point for the Knights after 10 unanswered by the Skyhawks. Knights led by as much as 5 in this set, now trailing by 4. Suddy, the freshman from France, sends it away. Hardwick for low, setting up Matos, blocked by Farley. Grace Farley and Caitlin Ibarra coming up big on the front line for the Knights here, cutting this lead to 3, giving the Knights a chance. Suddy back to serve once again. Palmer fights it off, gets it to Low. Low for Marquez, and Marquez the attacking error. Knights cut the lead to 2. Suddy sends it away, but the service error from Paloma Suddy there. And just like that, the Knights are trailing by 3. After 3 unanswered of their own. Whitney Ward sends it away. Wright setting up Ibarra there, and the Skyhawks are not going to get there. Palmer was running it down, but ran out of real estate. And the Knights are within 2, trailing 19-17 here. Late in our 4th set of action, facing elimination. Palmer with the service, but nobody played the second touch, and it floated just in front of the net. Miscommunication there from the Skyhawks, certainly. Now Ibarra with the service once again. Matos off the front line of Renati and Pearson. Wright setting up Renati. Matos with an attack of her own. Right up. Ibarra setting up Farley once again. And Farley with the kill. Assist from Caitlin Ibarra for Grace Farley, the freshman. Out of Fleming Island, Florida, coming up big for the Knights here. Just like that, we are tied up at 19 apiece. Skyhawks trailing, then leading in the 4th set, but we're all even here. Both teams leading by as much as 5. And this 4th set, much like the 1st and 2nd, hotly contested. Low up for Baucham now, fought off by Wright. Ibarra diving, Farley sends it over. Palmer for Low now, another attack by Baucham, but Wright is there. Ibarra the pass to Vernati now. Blocked by the Skyhawks, but out of bounds, and Ibarra adeptly lets it fall. Knights take a 1-point advantage, looking to stave off elimination here and push us into a 5th and final set of action. Moisture accumulating on the court. Both teams fighting very hard, exerting themselves fully. No doubt fatigue becoming a factor. Let's see who has the mental fortitude to push through and gain a win here. Ibarra sends the serve away. It tips the net and goes out of bounds. A service error for Caitlin Ibarra there. Palmer sends it. Vernati with the service. Right, a pass back for Vernati. And it'll tip the back line and be a kill for Samantha Vernati. Kaylee Peltier to serve now. Palmer with the service. Low up for Luttrell now. Blocked by Wright and Pearson. But out of bounds. And that will tie things up at 21 here. A very hotly contested fourth set. Skyhawks looking to close out the match. Knights looking to stay alive. Who will come out on top here? Andujo sends it away. Zavitsky with the service. Peltier for Pearson. And mishit by Andujo. Kaylee Peltier with the assist to Rhea Pearson there. Another freshman coming up. Two freshmen actually coming up in a critical moment for the Knights. Many freshman contributors on this Knights team, including Samantha Vernati as she serves it away. Andujo to low. Attack by Watford, fought off by Peltier. Zavitsky setting up right now. Andujo sends it up. Palmer forward for Luttrell now. Vernati to Peltier. Fakes the pass and sends the attack. Kaylee Peltier with the smart play there. Assist from Samantha Vernati. Knights take a 2-point lead here, 23-21. Skyhawks need a timeout. We'll be right back. Freshman Samantha Vernati here to serve. Palmer with the service. Low over for Luttrell now. Peltier tries to dive for it. Can't quite make the play on it. And it'll be a kill for Mackenzie Luttrell here. Skyhawks cut the lead to 1. Abigail Hardwick back to serve now. Larimore to Peltier, setting up Pearson. And they're going to call the violation of Rhea Pearson there. Just like that, we're all tied up, 23-23. Knights looking to stave off defeat here. Let's see if they can hold it together. Hardwick sends the serve. Vernati on the service. Peltier up for Wright. Wright sends it over, and the Skyhawks can't send it back. Paige Lowe falling down to the ground, trying to dig it out. Couldn't quite get there. And that'll be a kill for Carmen Wright at a critical moment for the Knights. Bailey Zavitsky back to serve now. Knights with set point here, looking to push us to a 5th and final set of action. Andujo with the service. Lowe setting up Marquez. Vernati is there. Peltier with the pass for Larimore now. And that'll be a set victory for the Knights, 25-23. 2-2. We will enter a 5th and final set of action for all the marbles. We'll be right back. Skyhawks open our fifth set of action with a serve from Paige Lowe. Larimore sends an attack of her own. Lowe setting up Ward here, and a hot shot into the back left corner. Whitney Ward getting the kill there. Lowe sends it away. Pelsier with a pass for Wright now. Palmer to Lowe. Blocked by the Knights and out of bounds, and it'll be a point for St. Andrews. Parker on the service there. Ward with an attack of her own. Right with the dig. Zavitsky pass to Larimore now. It's blocked. And it'll be a point for the Knights. Believe the Skyhawks reached across the net there. Knights take a 2-1 lead in our fifth set. First of 15 here wins it all. Parker up. Botcham with the attack. Farley diving on the floor for it. Zavitsky to Larimore. Palmer to Lowe now, setting up Ward. Bernardi gets a piece of it. Right to Larimore once again. Parker with the dig. Ibarra with an expert block there. Palmer sends it over. Bernardi to Wright, setting up Farley here, and a kill for Grace Farley on the pass from Carmen Wright. Knights take a 3-1 advantage here. Wright sends it away. Service by Palmer. Lowe with the instant attack and caught the Knights off guard. Faked the pass there. Cut the lead to 1. Skyhawks trailing here 3-2 in our final set of action. Ward sends it away. Wright with the pass for Ibarra and a kill for Caitlin Ibarra there. Another assist for Carmen Wright. Knights lead increasing to 4-2 here. Freshman Paloma Suddy out of France here to serve. Palmer with the dig. Lowe has trouble with it, gets it to Ward. Zavitsky over for Farley. Miscommunication there between Suddy and Zavitsky on the back line. Skyhawks cut the lead to 1. Trailing here 4-3 behind the Knights. Locked up at 2 sets apiece. First of 15 here wins it all. Right for Vernati now, and a great attack there from Samantha Vernati on the pass from Carmen Wright. Wright really racking up the assists here late. I believe it was Whitney Ward that tried to dig it out, but couldn't quite get it off the floor. Ibarra with the serve now. Palmer and Ward diving for it. Neither one can get there. Knights take a commanding 6-3 lead here, and the Skyhawks going to call a timeout. We'll be right back. Kaylin Ibarra back to serve now. Knights leading 6-3 here in our final set. Over to Luttrell. Tipped up by Wright, but Suddy was in bad position to play it. And it'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Knights lead cut to 2 here. Deja Andujo back to serve now for the Skyhawks. Zavitsky with the service. Right, a pass for Vernati. It'll be blocked by Lauren Watford. Kill there for the freshman from Alabama. Knights lead cut to 1. Andujo back to serve once again. Zavitsky with a great service there. Right over to Farley. Ward up for low. Blocked by Pearson. Watford over to Latrell now. Farley keeps it in play, but no one can get there. And the Skyhawks have tied it up here at 6. After trailing by 3, they come back with 3 in a row of their own. And Duho sends it away. Zavitsky with another excellent service. Right up for Farley now. And a kill for Grace Farley. Peltier back to serve now once again. And Duho with the service. Lowe keeps it in, and Palmer will send it over. Zavitsky to Peltier. Pass to Vernati now, and a kill for Samantha Vernati. Whitney Ward was there, but it was too hot to handle. And just like that, the Knights take a 2-point lead. 8-6 here in our final set of action. And an ace for Kaylee Peltier there. Clutch play from the freshman. Pushing this Knights lead up to 3. Knights looking focused and locked in here. Peltier sends it away again. And Duho on the service. Over to Lowe for Latrell now. Peltier's there. Zavitsky plays it up. Pearson sends it over. Watford keeps it over for Andujo. Palmer has to send it over. Great dig there from Vernati. Back for Zavitsky, and Peltier will send it over. And Duho for Lowe now. Zavitsky's there. Peltier for right now. And Duho over to Lowe. Setting up Watford, and it gets over the hands of Rhea Pearson. Lauren Watford with the kill there. Knights lead trimmed down to 2. Skyhawks looking to serve here. Emma Parker going back. The sophomore out of Jacksonville, Florida, preparing to serve. Zavitsky with the service. Peltier for right. Low for Marquez. Zavitsky's there. Peltier fakes the pass and attacks. Vernati with an attack of her own at the net. Low for Marquez once again. Vernati is there. Peltier with the setup for right. And a kill for Carmen Wright. Giving the Knights a 10-7 advantage here. Excellent pass from Kaylee Peltier on the assist. Freshman Samantha Vernati back to serve. And Duho for Palmer now, setting up Marquez. Vernati to Peltier, setting up Larimore here. Parker keeps it in play. Low for Marquez once again, but it's blocked. Peltier for Wright. Wright keeps it in play, but no one was behind her. And the Skyhawks will cut the lead to 2. Claire Cordell back to serve now. And the Knights, I believe, thought it was going out the back line. Zavitsky misjudging it, and it will cut the lead to 1. Knights leading here 10-9 in our final set of action. Cordell sends it away. Vernati with the service. Peltier for Pearson. And Pearson with a kill of her own. Another assist there for Kaylee Peltier. Rhea Pearson with a clutch kill, bringing the Knights within 4 points of a victory and extending their lead to 2. Bailey Zavitsky, the junior out of South Carolina, back to serve now. And Duho with the service. Low setting up Bochum, but Zavitsky's there. Nobody there for the second touch. Great diving play by Zavitsky, though. Knights really putting in a lot of effort. Both teams fighting hard. A hotly contested 5th set, much like the first 4. Vernati for Peltier, setting up Ibarra here, excuse me. Low for Marquez. Vernati fights it off. Peltier back for Vernati. Low to Palmer now. Palmer setting up Clay, but Clay mishits her attack. And that'll extend the Knights' lead back to 2. 12-10 here. Carmen Wright sends it away. Low up for Bochum, but Zavitsky is there. Wright plays it up for Larimore, and it'll be out of bounds. An attacking error from Madison Larimore late. Skyhawks cut the lead to 1. Trailing here 12-11. Whitney Ward back to serve. Vernati for Wright, setting up Ibarra once again. Palmer for Low. Setting up Clay, and Clay finishing the job this time, tying things up at 12. Knight's gonna call a timeout here. We're tied at 12, and we'll be right back.
What? I told Corey he should come up this weekend.
And we're back here in a hotly contested 5th and final set in a close match between the Point Skyhawks and your St. Andrews Knights. Farley sends it over. Ward to Low, setting up Bochum, and they're going to call a violation on Zavitsky there, falling to the floor trying to dig it out. Knights fall behind here in a critical moment. On the brink of defeat, but also on the brink of victory. Whitney Ward back to serve. The senior out of Jacksonville, Florida. Sends it away. Vernati with the service. Wright with the setup for Farley. And a kill for Grace Farley. Freshman coming up big at a critical moment. On what is another assist for Carmen Wright. Both teams fighting very hard here. We're knotted up at 13. The freshman from France sends it away. Palmer for Low now, looking for Luttrell. Zavitsky is there. Wright with a pass for Vernati. Palmer fights it off. Low setting up Clay, but Farley dives on the floor. Wright sends it over, but it's too strong. And just like that, the Skyhawks have match point. Knight's going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. Skyhawks with match point here. Jordan Palmer back to serve. Zavitsky with the service. Rice setting up Vernati. Luttrell fights it off. Lowe with the setup for Clay. Zavitsky's there. Knights diving on the floor, and they can't get there. Tough loss for the Knights there, falling 15-13 in a hard-fought contest. Both teams leaving it all on the court. Until next time, I'm Johnny Rogers, and this has been your SAU Knights broadcast. Thanks for watching.